Another federal lawsuit filed challenging the state's new congressional district maps. 7 different groups have joined in the suit. Officials with a D.C.-based watchdog group telling Channel 5's Tanvi Verma about their reasons behind the challenge.
Opponents of the new state legislative and congressional district maps see some unfortunate parallels with the past. This week's lawsuit claiming that the maps dilute the voice of minority voters.
Since the passage of the Voting Rights Act, Texas hasn't gone a single decade without a federal court finding that the state had violated federal protections for voters of color.
But Gutierrez says this time around, people didn't have enough time to testify against the maps either, especially since the state is so big. He says people need more time to plan, even for transportation.
The state Senate maps were proposed just 5 days before hearings. The State House maps were proposed 4 days before hearings began.
He says there were hearings that overlapped, making it hard for some people who wanted to testify against both. And when they did testify, he said there wasn't enough time.
Those discussions were either not held or rushed. Testimony was often cut short or ignored.
He says the result was districts that diluted the votes of people of color.
In places like Fort Bend County, which is a very diverse region near Houston, Asian American Pacific Islander communities were cracked with almost surgical precision, depriving them of an equal opportunity to elect their candidates of choice.
Ultimately, the suit is asking that the current maps be blocked and that new ones be created. To date, there have been several lawsuits filed against the maps, which are scheduled to go into effect in January. Tanvi Verma, Channel 5 News.